Hello, everybody. My name is Scott Crace, and I am the president and founder of a fee-only wealth management firm that we call Crosspoint Wealth. Today, we're going to bring you another educational article that we put up on our blog. Now, our blog title is called Common Financial Sense. What we're trying to do is bring a little common sense to a very complicated financial landscape. And today's article is titled The Number One Problem with Your 401k. So let's delve into it. And really, the number one problem with your 401k, and by the way, it's not your fault. And really, we wanted to start with asking you just a couple basic questions. What is the average annual return for the past 1, 3, and 5 years for your 401k or even portfolio? What is the real amount of risk I am taking with my money? Can you answer that? Do I invest in mutual funds, ETFs, or target date funds? And what does that really mean to me? Number 4, who decides on how to invest the money? That's really interesting. In your 401k, who decides that? And are you getting any help? Number 5, am I 100% certain I am doing the best that I can with the resources that I have? Wow. So really, that's easy, right? You can answer all of those questions right off the top of your head. That's not what we see. So every week, I speak to individuals, families, and small businesses about retirement planning, about their investments, about financial planning. The real problem that I see is that these individuals feel that they are not sure about the risk they are taking with their investment accounts, or even how to pick the investments according to their values, goals, and risk tolerances, and even time horizon for who they are and what their needs are. So, the problem is a lack of guidance, a lack of communication, a lack of education, and those vague risk tolerance questionnaires that all often just fail to work and really help you in achieving your goals. Continuing on that, those questionnaires really don't advise as what vehicles to consider, like an exchange-traded fund, ETF, over a mutual fund, or over those target date funds that all too often don't work for most investors either. So I'm going to do another post just on those target date funds anyway coming up. So in reality, I guess there's more than one problem here. So let's dig a little bit deeper. And really, have you ever taken one of those vague risk tolerance questionnaires that seem to just generate the same type of results for everyone? The questionnaires are all too often not personal to you. And also, they're not your investment amounts, right? They're not using your investable dollars. It's just a subjective question. And then it says, I'm moderately conservative on a Thursday when it's sunny. So really, when you think about it, when the 2008 financial crisis came along, when all those investors who thought that they were moderate investor or conservative investor, based on those risk tolerance questionnaires, many of those people lost 30, 40, or even 50% of their retirement nest egg and were forced to go back to work, right? That was not fun. And really, what has changed since then? Has the industry changed to help individuals that are out there, investors? No. Has the average retail advisor changed? No. So how can you make sure that your retirement plan isn't on the same path if and when the next market crash happens, right? Besides I think I'm doing okay. When I hear that from people, you might want to get a second opinion on the I think I'm doing okay. So really, it comes to action, and it's, would you like to change your plan? Most people are truthful and say, yes, I definitely would. Would you like to have all those questions answered from the beginning of the post? Wouldn't that be easy, right at your fingertips? Or even having somebody working with you to do that? So I'm going to help you. Here are 5 quick ways employees and investors can potentially help themselves make better investment decisions and not make some of the same mistakes in the past, especially if your firm doesn't offer those types of benefits. If you have a 401k, especially if your firm doesn't offer these types of benefits. Take a little listen. So number one, consider working with a fee-only financial advisor who has a fiduciary duty to keep your best interests first. This advisor should embrace technology and should understand that the old system with risk tolerance questionnaires do not work for everyone. And for our practice, what we do is we embrace cutting-edge technology to get the best answers that with the highest accuracy in the industry. Okay, number two, have that advisor review the options in your 401k and see what type of investments are available and have them explain the pros and cons of each of those investments. Number three, this is important, capture your risk number. Take an enhanced personalized risk tolerance questionnaire, we have one right on our website for you, that covers topics such as your portfolio size, your top financial concerns and goals, and what you're actually willing to risk for your potential gains. To simplify it, what risk do you want? What risk do you have in your current investments? And what risk do you actually need for you to achieve your financial and retirement savings goals? All right? Then that advisor can help to pinpoint your exact risk number to guide their decision making for your investments. All right? Maybe even number four, then you align your portfolio. After you get your risk number, then that has been established, the advisor can begin to craft a portfolio that is designed to align with your personal preferences, right? And priorities and goals, helping you to feel more comfortable with the portfolio's expected outcomes and risks. That's really important. And number five, finally, ask the advisor, how do they plan to maybe monitor the assets going forward? If you don't receive a robust answer or they just use buzzwords like, it's asset allocation, then it may be time to seek out a different advisor who utilizes technology to help keep your portfolio aligned with your preferences and goals. And again, that is a fiduciary advisor. Now, this second message is definitely for the employer, the CFOs out there, the retirement plan administrators, and those HR departments. I've spoken to many, many employees. So I understand that your firm probably offers some type of 401k, 457, 403b plan to your employees. But do you actually offer a comprehensive retirement readiness plan to make sure that they are on the right path towards retirement? According to NAPA, National Association of Plan Advisors, helping employees with retirement readiness is one of the most important concerns employees actually stress out about. So in our work, we find that employees lack the education, information, technology, and tools to help them reach the retirement savings goals. Well, that's where we come in. We partner with your CFO, HR, retirement plans to support their efforts, along with empowering your employees through education and their overall financial well-being. If you're interested in speaking to us about this, if you're interested in speaking with our firm so you can help your employees have peace of mind, create loyalty, and be more productive, please let us know. Thank you for your time. Scott Crace, president and founder of Crosspoint Wealth, and author of our blog, Common Financial Sense. By the way, if you or your firm are interested in speaking to us about our educational programs, right down here is a way to exactly get in contact with us. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening and reading. And please share this important information with family, with friends, with coworkers, and your networking individuals that they might benefit from an article like this as well. Thank you.